You have done everything right. You cleaned up your diet. You tried cutting out gluten, dairy, FODMAPs, maybe all of them. You did what the internet said. You did what your doctor said. And when none of that worked, you went further. You got the test, the colonoscopy, the blood work, the CT scan, maybe even stool analysis. And one by one, they came back normal. And now you're stuck with this feeling that this should be okay, but your body keeps telling you otherwise. We have an amazing video today that explains why you feel bloated, gassy, constipated, even when all your test results say you are fine. You will learn what the test miss, what's likely happening under the surface, and most importantly, what you can do to actually feel better. Hi, I'm Bimal Maharjan. I am the founder of Gutsphere, and I have been in your shoes. Years of unexplained gut issues, countless appointments, inconclusive test results, and conflicting advice. I wasn't just looking for a diagnosis. I was desperate for a solution. So I took matters into my own hands. I dove deep into the science, looked through multiple disciplines like neuroscience, microbiome research, body-based therapies like somatic therapy, behavioral science, and documented everything I learned through trial and error. Over time, I discovered that chronic constipation and bloating were often rooted in overlooked functional breakdowns. That journey led me to build Gutsphere, a science-backed, patient-powered platform that targets identifying root causes, not just the symptoms. And now I'm here to help you do the same. Welcome to the Gutsphere community. So let's talk about it. Let's make the invisible visible, and let's start with something basic. Most of modern medicine is designed to look for structural problems in the gut. That means ulcers, polyps, bleeding, tumors, inflammation, blockages. These are visible, measurable, things you can see on a scan or a scope. That's what your doctor is trained to find. And that's what your test results are designed to detect. But here's the thing. The majority of people dealing with daily bloating, constipation, cramping, urgency, gas, and irregular stools, they are not dealing with structural problems. They are dealing with functional problems. Let me explain what that means. A functional disorder means that structure looks fine, but the system isn't working properly. Imagine a factory. From the outside, it looks perfect. Walls intact, lines on, equipment in place. But inside, the assembly line is out of sync. One conveyor belt is running too fast, another too slow. The control system is lagging. The sensors are oversensitive. The workers are stressed. The machines are fine. The function is breaking down. Your gut can be the same. The walls might be intact. The lining may look healthy, but the muscles that move food forward might be delayed. The nerves that detect stretch might be too sensitive. The microbiome might be producing excess gas. The gut-brain signals might be out of rhythm. None of this shows up on a colonoscopy, but you feel it deeply. And before we go further, let's break down what these functional issues can actually look like. You might recognize yourself in one or more of these subtypes. Functional gut issues come in many flavors. Number 1, functional constipation with dry, incomplete stools. Number 2, functional diarrhea with loose stools, no infection. Number 3, functional bloating, swollen belly without blockages. Number 4, functional abdominal pain syndromes like ongoing cramps, nerves on edge. And finally, 5, IBS with any combo above. These aren't in your head, they are in your gut's timing, and they affect up to 15% of adults. Think back, which subtype matches you? Leave the word in the comments. Constipation, bloating, or pain. Now let me take it further. These functional problems don't just feel bad. Left unchecked, they can spiral into structural damage. For example, chronic constipation, where you strain day after day, can lead to hemorrhoids, anal fissures, or even rectal prolapse. Or the opposite. Stress-related urgency or diarrhea can lead to dehydration, nutrient deficiencies, and gut lining irritation. So while the issue might start as functional, over time it creates wear and tear on your body, making it structural. But it also works the other way around. Say you have a structural issue like Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. Even when inflammation is controlled, your nerves may remain hypersensitive. You may still bloat, cramp, or have urgency long after your colon looks healed. This is the part that almost no one explains clearly. Functional and structural problems don't exist in isolation. They are part of a loop, and if you do not understand that loop, you will keep chasing one half of the equation and missing the root of what's going on. Let me give you an example that may sound familiar. You go through a stressful month. You eat irregularly. You are not sleeping well. You feel anxious. Your gut starts slowing down. You feel bloated. You miss a day or two of bowel movement. Then you start straining. You push hard to feel empty. And that leads to irritation, hemorrhoids. And then, because it hurts, you start avoiding going altogether. And this is what happened to me. Functional issues led to the structural issue. Your gut gets more sluggish. You feel more bloated. And now, a functional rhythm disruption has created a structural consequence. But the stress hasn't gone away. So your nerves stay on edge. Your microbiome shifts. You eat less. You fear eating altogether. And you are now stuck in a loop of dysregulation, discomfort, disruption, avoidance, and more dysregulation. Sound familiar? So why don't your tests show this? Because most gut tests, whether it's a colonoscopy or CT scan or even standard stool test, they are designed to detect damage, not dysfunction. Colonoscopy sees tears, or CT sees obstructions, blood work sees inflammation. But none of those measure how coordinated your gut muscles are, how sensitive your nerves feel stretch, whether your microbiome digests it or causes gas, or if stress is throttling your gut rhythm. And that's why your tests say normal, even though your gut feels anything but. That's why you can feel bloated every evening, constipated every week, or anxious around food every day, and still be told your colon looks great. So let's talk briefly about specific functional mechanism that explains a lot of what people feel, especially in IBS, but also in non-IBS constipation, bloating, and chronic gut discomfort. It's called visceral hypersensitivity. That's a fancy term that means your gut nerves are more sensitive than usual. Now, this isn't emotional sensitivity, it's physical. In studies, people with IBS or functional gut disorders report bloating and pain at gas volumes that won't cause symptoms in others. Your gut lining literally feels more than it should. Think of it like a microphone that's turned up too loud. It picks up everything, even normal background noise. This is why you can feel like you are going to explode with gas, while your scan shows minimal air in the colon. This is also why you can feel urgent even when there is no stool built up. And the thing about visceral hypersensitivity is it's amplified by stress. The more anxious, inflamed, or dysregulated your nervous system is, the louder those gut signals become. Okay, so what do you do? I'm not here to say that there's a magic food or pill that fixes all, but I can tell you this. Healing a functional gut disorder is possible, but it takes a systems approach, not a silver bullet. Now, here is your three-part gut rebuild map. Step 1, rhythm. Track your patterns, not just your symptoms. This isn't food police, it's pattern detective work. Most people only write down what they eat, but what really matters is the pattern. When you eat, when you sleep, when you move, when symptoms rise and fall. I use and love Gutsphere. Even simple journaling will help you show where your gut clocks are off. This gives you clues about rhythm, not just reaction. And step 2, regulation. Calm the system. Regulate before you restrict. If you cut out food constantly, your gut becomes more fearful and not more functional. Instead of focusing on what to eliminate, focus on how you eat. Chew thoroughly, eat slowly, sit upright, don't eat distracted, walk after meals. Simple? Obviously, yes, but foundational. These habits tune your vagus nerve and harmonize gut clocks. And step 3, restoration. Repattern the gut. No extreme diet needed. Instead, rewire your gut-brain axis. Your vagus nerve connects your brain to your gut. And if it's on high alert, your gut never fully relaxes. To rewire that connection, regular meals slowly eaten, gentle movement after food, unhurried bathroom times, community or therapy when needed, breathe deeply, get consistent sleep, go for a walk first thing in the morning, and add 10 minutes of non-stimulating rest after lunch. Try cold water or cold shower, cold water on your face or neck. These routines rebuild trust between your body and brain. They are nervous system reset buttons. And one more thing, act early. Don't wait for damage. You don't need to wait for bleeding or inflammation to prove that something is wrong. Functional gut issues are real, they are measurable, and they deserve proactive care. But don't fall for these myths. Let's put some myths fast. Probiotics fix everything. Not if your nerves or motility are off. More fiber always helps. Not for everyone, and timing matters more than volume. Normal coloscopy equal to healthy gut. It means no damage yet, not that functionality is fine. Truth is, your body whispers before it screams, and functional signals are the whispers we should hear. Before I conclude the video, here is a simple guideline I have observed. If your symptoms come and go, they are functional. If they only go one direction, they may be structural. This helps you decide when to observe versus when to investigate further. And let me end with this. Your pain is real, even if it's invisible. Your symptoms are valid, even if your scans are clean. And your healing is possible, even if you have felt stuck for years. You are not broken, you are not crazy, you are not alone. You are dealing with a system that's out of rhythm. And the good news is, rhythms can be rebuilt. One habit, one day, one breath at a time. If you want help tracking your patterns, download the Gutsphere app. And if someone you care about is suffering silently, share this with them. Let's stop normalizing invisible pain and start creating visible healing. If this resonated, please subscribe to join the Gutsphere community so that we can heal together.